Well, hello, coconuts. Welcome in, and shout out to the YouTube community watching the live replay. I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I'm very excited because we are trying some new goodies today. First up, the OLO markers. We have been talking about these a little bit in the past few lives. These are the very expensive yet economically friendly markers that I got sent to me. They arrived last week, so we're going to give these a test. And I also have Faber-Castell color pencils, which I have never used. I know they are a favorite amongst those who use color pencils very faithfully, so I'm very excited to get into these. And I figured we could do the next page in volume 8 and just keep it simple, or maybe I'll do something on Valentine's Day. We'll kind of play it by ear, but I'm very excited. I'll let people kind of trickle in and get myself situated because this light is blinding me. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay, so these markers are the ones that I've been talking to you guys about, and they are very expensive when you buy them as a set. So I have not even swatched them yet, so I'm testing them right now with you guys. These are the markers. As you can see, they're quite small, and this would normally cost over $250. These are 64 different colors, and here is the size of them. Okay, it's giving lip gloss. It's giving lip gloss. Do I have a lip gloss in here? So I could do a little comparison. If only I had a gloss. Oh, I do have a gloss on my other desk. Hold on. For your reference, here is one of my favorite Fenty lip glosses. The gloss is slightly bigger. Just a hair. Just a hair, okay? And then for comparison, here is an Ohuhu marker. Now, what they're telling me is that this has the same amount of ink as this. That's what they're telling us, okay? And with their ink flow technology, as we learned, you know, they get 90-something%. Now, it comes with handles, so you can extend it so you're not like cramped up. I mean, my nails are kind of longer than these, so I would need something to hold on to. And then they also have these connectors so that you can make them dual-ended. So I want to play around with it a little bit because I'm, you know, I am judging a book by its cover a little bit. Okay, I don't even mean to. Where are the little instructions that came in here? My son saw stickers, so I hope he didn't touch nothing. Okay. It came with these little stickers, and then build your own marker, okay? 2 times more ink, customizable, easy blending, exceptional quality. So you choose 2 colors, you connect with a ring, and then you have your marker your way. 2 times the ink. 2 times the ink. And they have replacement cartridges. So we're gonna build to go. What I'm gonna do is swatch some of these skin tones, and then for the colors that I like as a pair, I'll connect it with a connector ring and make it into one bigger marker. And we'll go from there. I'm excited to give it a swatch. I am. So, let's see. I'm gonna start with the skin tones. I'm not gonna swatch all 64. I'm gonna see how it feels to just hold it. Wow. And then when you take the cap off, that is very small. Okay. So, ooh. That is smooth. And you know, I did feel that ink floating. That did feel good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That did feel a little special. Okay, let me try another color. All right. These are nice. I'm not gonna hold you. I like it better than Copic so far, just from that little swatch. I like, ooh boy, you looking like you like what you see. And these colors are very nice. It's like a rose beige. You know, I love a rose beige. But I like how these two colors are together. So I think I'm gonna connect these two. So do they have like cute names, or is it just, this is milk tea and this is rose beige. Oh. But this one that I thought looked like rose beige is called Rosy Bonnet. Okay. Yes, I will make a TikTok. I'm actually doing a full YouTube review. All right, so now let's see what the connector is giving. So I'm gonna screw this on. Screw this on. Okay. Aha! It's 3 markers in a trench coat. Now she's taller. Okay, purr. Now, and it's both. Okay. I'm not mad once you double up. I'm not mad. I want to feel how it feels with the handle. Let's see what that's giving. I don't like these colorful handles. Just give me all black, please. What's that? I don't want that. All right, and you still need a connector to put the handle on. So they should just come with a connector attached, so I don't have to do this. But ooh, it's like almost like a paintbrush handle, you know, like tapered. Feels very painterly. Okay. They feel incredibly light. Now she really oh, hoo. Put on 7 hats. Now I'm taller. Yeah, because I respect my name. So let's see. I would assume it comes with 32 connectors since there's 64 markers. For you, I count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35. So they give you 1 extra. 1 extra. Okay, now let me see if I could get these back in this little, oh Lord, man down. Oh God, the jumping ship. Ooh, I would literally never see that one again. That's why they give you 1 extra. I will never see her again. In the arms of an angel. Okay, so another test. Does the cap fit on the back? And do. Okay. So far, I'm not as mad as I thought. When I got these little lip kits, I was feeling some type of way for a hot second. I was like, what the hell? But once you snap them together, you know, and if it really has as much ink in half of these as it does in one of these, then it's no problem. Okay. So I'm also going to be testing my Faber-Castell. So this is going to be a very bougie page, okay, Miss Miam, because I'm also going to be trying my new Faber-Castell colored pencils. So let me get those out and ready. I'm going to have to like figure out what colors I want to pair together so that I can set that up so I don't have to be connecting stuff. Okay, so these I bought with my coins. Okay, These were all of my shillings. Stunning presentation. Ugh. And it smells like money. It smells like money. And there's multiple trays. You know how they do. So there's tray 1. Tray 2. Give me skin tones. Yeah. And tray 3. So we're gonna see. I've heard people say they like these better than Ohuhu. I ain't even mean to say Ohuhu. Let's start again. I heard people say they like this better than Karen Dash, Miss Carisha Dashe. Those are heavy claims. So we're gonna give these a go. I need my skin tones out and about because it's time to clock in, y'all. It's the time to clock in. These are OLO markers. OLO. So, all right. I gotta figure out a way to store all this stuff. I got a lot of things. I got a lot going on. Okay. So, let me figure out what skin tones I want to do for Miss Ma'am, and then we get into it. We're going to swatchiana. Come back here. So those are an option, but I want to see what else we have in here. Ooh, pretty. I like that. They're very similar in tone to the Copic, so you can tell it's like a more expensive ink. I've always said that the cheaper inks are more vibrant and less realistic, which sometimes I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I want that real iridescent, highlighter, vibrant, in-your-face color, especially in a coloring book, you know? But if you want something a little more realistic, a little more muted, it has that same finish. But this took me no effort. This, you remember I had to do like multiple swatches. It was almost like scrubbing the paper a little bit. That was real smooth, real effortless. Okay. Ooh, that's delicious. Yum, yum. I kind of like these two together. Do I want to pair these two? These two are cute together for now. I mean, I guess this is fun. It's like marker Legos. We're building our own. So I just got one of their like pre-made sets. I didn't like go through and pick skin tones or anything like that. So what I got is what I got. Oh, that's not a skin tone. I don't know what that is. Okay, I feel like, ooh, that's very sepia. Okay, so I'm gonna put these two on a connector. Y'all go together now. Congratulations on your holy matrimony. One connector for y'all. All right, put these together. All right, so I have these two together, which is milk tea and rose beige, and then these two together, which is light walnut and chocolate. Yummy. All right, so I think I'm gonna do light walnut mixed with chocolate for Miss Mamas. Why am I so hot all of a sudden in here? Okay. This is the page we're doing. This is the next page in volume 8. If you guys missed how our last girl turned out, make sure you check my page because she is up. I'm gonna pull up some references so I can see how I want to shade and highlight. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm just gonna keep it simple. A little forehead, a little on the cheekbone here. I don't know what I want to do on that inner. That's what I was trying to find an example of, but I can't get that exact angle on here. Let's look. Okay. So I'm going to do side profile reference. That's pretty lighting. I don't know how to do that though. So this is like a similar pose, just flip the other way, but you can see both eyes. The head is tilted slightly this way. So that might be a good reference. And I'll just flip it in my head. Okay, let's do it. OLO markers, take one of our official review. All right, and I'm using the light walnut side first to lay in our color. It's juicy, y'all. I'm not even touching the paper. It's juicy. I'm barely touching the paper. The nib is stiffer than Ohuhu, like it's a firmer point. Oh, Lord. Oh, I do have it. But hold on now. This is a nice marker. Wow. How unfortunate. I was ready to talk major-ish. And I really like them already. I don't have to fight. The color is nice and even. It's like a true natural skin tone. I'll have to see if I like that the nib is stiffer. It's okay for what I'm doing right now. Will I like it as I get into more blending? We'll see. We'll see how it does with patchiness too. Hey, welcome in. Today was long, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but today was long. I was barely hanging on by the end of the day, but I survived. I'm just working on a lot of things simultaneously, and that makes me like, it leaves no room for procrastination, and I thrive in procrastination. I thrive. And B, I feel like I don't have any personal time. I don't like that. Hey. All right. So far, I'm into it. I'm gonna leave this available for some shadow. Not sure what I'm doing yet. Little squeaky sound. Y'all know I don't like the squeaks. It's a very even finish though. Very, very even. This is very smooth application. You don't have to do too much. You're not like doing a whole bunch of work. The Copics were like you had to really know what you were doing to get the finish that you're looking for. These, I'm not coloring any different than I would with like my OLOs or Cali Arts. Just a normal application. Anywhere I see lighter patches, I just fill it in. Because what we don't need is for those places to not have enough ink. The squeakiness, I don't like. That might be because the nib is a bit stiffer. And like you see how it's lighter there, I'm just gonna go over it. That's probably because I just need to slow it down. Stop the squeaks, stop it. So sorry I haven't been able to like look at the chat at the same time, because you know when I'm laying down the color, I can't be doing too much. I can't be reading and chat when we're at work. But I hope you guys are as impressed as I am. I'm impressed right now. The night is young, okay? Let's not start playing award music yet, okay? You got a lot of trials and tribulations to go through, OLO, before you get Coco approved. Now, they say one marker is equivalent to 2 Ohuhu markers. Ohuhu markers cost like maybe $2 a pop when you buy them solo. These are about $4 a pop when you buy them solo. So if the ink ratio is correct and you get 2 markers in one, then it is not that bad of a price when you buy them individually. Now where you're losing me is the sets plus the connectors. They're charging for the connectors, I think. We gotta investigate that. I don't think you can charge for the connectors. You really can't use these for real, in my opinion, without the connector. So I might have made that up, but I feel like I saw that you had to pay extra to get the connectors. But I'll confirm that. But I would not be able to, like this is resting all the way up here. If this marker ended right here, like what? What am I holding on to? Hopes and dreams? Those little squeaks about to have me crash out. You gotta relax. Okay. I really like. I do. All right. Let me see what y'all been talking about. Y'all been behaving yourself in the chat? I can't tell. Okay. Oh my God, the dot. That must be somebody new. Okay. Everybody behaving. All right. So I'm going to see how the colors overlap. So usually with my other alcohol markers, I can go over it with the same color and it will give me a darker value. So it'll be like my first layer of shading. So you can purchase these books on my website or in the TikTok shop. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this one. This is volume 8 that I'm coloring in right now. We just restocked it. So I'm going to pin it to this live. And that will pop up right around here, a little shopping cart. These are all my illustrations in this book. I am the artist. My name is Andrea, but you can call me Coco. I have been an artist and illustrator for the past 8 years. Started making coloring books a couple of years ago and coloring in them with all my friends here on live. So if you're interested, give them a look-see. All right, I don't want to try it somewhere where it's like dangerous. Let's try it somewhere I could hide easily. All right, that looks very delicious. This is the same color. We're testing how it overlaps and what kind of value range we get from one marker. So I'm just testing this. That looks really good. Now let's see how it dries before I do anything else, because sometimes it starts to separate. So far it looks really good. It doesn't look like it's doing anything crazy. Okay. I think it would have started by now, so I think we're okay to proceed. So I'm just gonna go through and start doing first round of shading. If you're asking yourself, how does she know where to shade? Well, I've been coloring for a long time and I'm an artist, but I always have references, or I have references stored in my memory, in the mental that I reference. These are OLO markers, OLO. So I'm going to come in and start doing the first round of shading, where I think I want to start to add dimension. And I'm gonna fade this out right there. Okay. Oh, I didn't shade over here. Forgot your whole other side of your face, mommy. Sorry. All right, under the nose. All right. Under the lip. All right. Try and decide how much I want to do with this. And just come in and start to add a little depth under the cheekbone. And I'm using very painterly strokes because I don't want it to be muddy or look like she got hair upside her head, because sometimes that's what it gives. It can easily give that. There should be shading between here and the other side of her face. Moving that up. Yeah, I like these. I'll do. I think I might do, is this the same color shading or dark color? This is the same color. Alcohol based always. If I do water-based marker test, there will be an announcement. There will be a whole village meeting. Like, hear ye. I call you all here today because we are testing water-based markers. Okay. I think I want to fill this whole page with marker and then come in with color pencil. We don't do that often. In fact, I think we did it once, maybe twice. But I kind of want to play with the markers and not be switching back and forth. I want to see what it gives. So I'm going to continue down the neck now. And this is all the same color. We've only used one marker in this whole page so far. So I'm going to start my way down the neck. And this is a lot of skin, so they're claiming this is double the Ohuhu. We finna find out right now together. So it doesn't like appear to have any signs of clocking out before the shift is over, but you know, sometimes they wait to the last second to let you know their true colors, lack thereof. So I'm gonna do blue as the theme for this page. I haven't done any blue in this book since one of the earlier pages. So I'm gonna give that a go. And I want to do her hair blue. It's mainly why. It's mainly how I came to that conclusion. All right. I'm going to really see if I like this method of doing all the marker and then color pencil. For some reason, I feel like that would be easier, even though that's not what I normally do. Yeah, these are juicy. This is juicy. I had to take my glasses off because they're sliding down my nose. Y'all know I got a flat nose. It can't hold up my glasses. My glasses are too heavy for me to look down, you know. You ever, this is for my contact wearers, you ever wake up, especially on a Monday, it seems like, and the thought of putting contacts in, it's just like, yeah, no. I don't have it in me. That was me. So yeah, it's not happening. The fact that the world got this bonnet off my head today was all it was getting. I thought it was quicker the last time I tried it, but don't remember why I didn't commit, because I'm a creature of habit. And I don't care if things are easier because I'm a weirdo. I'm like, but that's not the way that I do it. I'm gonna change myself. How hard is it to put contacts in with nails? Not hard. At least not for me. Because I use like the pad of my finger. So I just, pop it in there. And then I can see. I'm nearsighted, so I'm cool right now coloring. But I can't really see any of these marker names in my rack ahead of me. I'm like, huh? What you say? Huh? All right. Oh, I'm glad you're relaxed. I know today I feel like we deserve a treat. We deserve a nice, relaxing treat. And once I finish this section, I'm going to give myself a nice cold sip of my drink. Tonight I'm drinking cranberry spiced cider from a local restaurant. It's a Greek restaurant, and this stuff, it's addicting. I wish I never tried you at all, cranberry spice cider. I wish I never touched the stuff. Millie marker looking nice. I know it is, right? I can't even lie. I had jokes lined up for these markers. And then they're gonna come here and show off. Rude. It is delicious and refreshing. It is. Alright. I did a lot of art today. In fact, that's all I did. I edited some content a little bit, filmed a little bit, but I just mostly drew today. I went and sat at a cafe with Mr. Coco. I forgot my headphones. He forgot his iPad, so we just sitting there in silence, getting work done, regardless. Because honestly, that would be enough to make me turn around, okay? Make me be like, it wasn't in the cards, no headphones? Whoa. If I pulled it to the gym with no headphones, I take that as direct orders from God to go home. Go home, Roger. But the cafe, I said, okay, maybe I'll just listen to the surroundings. They got a little playlist on. Nothing that I recognize for real, but they got a little playlist on. It was cute. Had a little matcha. And I got to work. Alright. But I'm working on my coloring book that comes out next year. Because the one that's coming out in the fall is already in first round of edits. So that one is good to go. But this second one, there's a lot of pages with more than one character, and that takes a long time. It's giving me flashbacks to Mother's Day. The Mother's Day book was the hardest book I ever made. That book had me tweaking. Get up on your good foot. Like in the corner, like tweaking. I said, I can't do this no more. I can't do this. I never want to draw again. It was just so many things to consider, so many faces, so many poses. Drawing kids, I don't really draw kids like that yet. That book had me down bad. Oh, God. The multiple characters, it was revolutionary. It was. I was stressed. And it was like a time crunch because it had to come out in time for Mother's Day. Whew, that was hard. That's why the Father's Day didn't happen, because I was like, oh, you think I'm going to do that again? Oh, hell no. Back to back? Get somebody else to do it. And it's men? No. I found, if you follow me on Instagram, then, I posted on here too. I'm trying to post more, on both platforms, but my mom gave me a box of all my old colorings and sketchbooks, and I found a page that is supposed to be a man. I'm gonna have to show y'all it. It looks nuts. He got a do-rag on. He has a nose and a beard, but no eyes. And I also wrote in the corner, no bitch assness. So, been that girl, still that girl. Always be that girl. I was like, what was 16-year-old Andrea on? Like, what? What? It was different type of stuff. I found a note from my elementary school boyfriend written in my yearbook. I'm like, this is not real. Elementary school, your boyfriend just like, you would just say, okay, you're my boyfriend now. And that was it. Like, we weren't even in the same class. But then I moved away. So it was very dramatic, you know. Like, oh my God, I'm leaving. I'm leaving my man. All right. I'm hot in here with this Snuggie on. Usually it's cold in here. I come in here prepared and now I'm sweating. Sweating. Okay, cute. All right, we earned a sip, sippity dippity, of our cranberry spice cider. Very icy. All right, so now I'm gonna deepen the shadows with the other end, which is chocolate. I do like that I have 2 different colors on one marker. I do like that. It takes the guesswork out of like what colors you like together. They might have did a little something with that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna see how these blend. So I'm coming in with chocolate in the areas that I want to have more depth. And then I'm gonna come in with the reverse side. Look at that, look how easy that is. And see how we can get a nice gradient. And it just melted away like butter. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Just nice and even. Wowzers. Wowzers. OLO, don't piss me off. Don't nobody want to spit all this buddy. Why are you doing so good? Why are you acting all buttery in front of company? We gonna need to put our coins together, fam. We need an OLO marker fund, okay? Now, they talk a lot of big game on their website. They conceded, and unfortunately, they got a reason, okay? This is not a drill. And I could just flip it a wrist, blend it out. No, they ate that up. They did. Yeah, they did. Damn it. And I'm just spinning around. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing here. And I know once I put the color prints on top, oh. I like when I know something's gonna turn out good. You know what I'm saying? I just like that. I feel like this. Now don't tell Coco I said this, okay? But I mean what I'm about to say. I feel like if I was gonna build up a marker collection one by one, I'll be spending my little $4 and picking these up every other payday, personally. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For coloring books, I like these because I feel like I could use these for like art and for coloring books. And these are still cheaper than Coco's. Like almost 50% less, you know. Yeah, brush tips. They also have chisel. They might have fine too, but I didn't look at that. So, I don't know. Let me go back to them and see if I can get a coupon code. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can get a discount. Be like, hey. So, unfortunately, we love them. 25% off, please. We need a little discount. A 50% off. I'm like, what's the most we could get here? Help me help you. The people want it. That's not the problem, okay? But you must bring the price down. All right. Because the blend just, it's something special. It is, all right, 7.6. I like that they have the name on the side, so if your caps come off, you know what to do. Okay. So we did that. Oh, I know why I like to do colored pencil, because it gives me time to think about what I'm gonna do next. Because I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so but I'm not. Let's swatch. All right. But I'm glad we got an answer on that, because I was trying to dig back in the mental to figure out where that stems from. Okay. So I definitely want to do blues and greens, have some pops of yellow and gold because of the earring. And I think it will all be very cohesive. So I want to do her hair blue. I've already decided. So I'm going to come in and swatch. Stunning. I kind of want that to be a background color because it's nice and light and it's juicy. So I might put you on the side. Okay, baby girl. So then I'll make her hair a little bit darker so that it stands out against the background. So that could be my base color. And I like how these two look together. So y'all go together now. Connectors. Oh, y'all fell on the floor. Please don't pick this bag up upside down and have them all dump out. Pay attention, girl. Pay attention. Okay. So I'm going to get one of these connectors. This is what it comes with. So you can connect two colors that you like and make one extendo marker, go-go gadget marker. And then you just twist them on. And you can mix and match. So now I have a light blue with a darker blue that go together nicely. All right, now let's see what I'm gonna shade with. Perfect. This is a perfect denim combo. This made me want to draw some jeans. Okay. Lord have mercy. Y'all go together. Go ahead and link up. Thank you. Oop, you were eager. All right. Attach that. Stunning. Okay. I think we have our hair colors. So I can still use this as the first layer because, you know, once I'm done with it, it's going to be 75 colors and it's going to be much deeper. So I'm going to start off with that first one, Kyanite Blue, and start to lay that in. And when I do hair, let me scoot you over a little bit so you can see. I start with the lightest color and I work my way into the deepest shadows of the hair. And I usually leave some negative space, which means I don't color. Ooh, squeaky. I don't color some space to add shine without having to come in with the white on top. I just use the white of the paper and allow it to peek through to give us the effect of shine. Ooh, this one is squeaky. It's making my nerves bad. So usually like at the roundest part of a curve is where I'll leave a white band of light to give that reflection and that shine. So pretty. Try not to block y'all as well. Let me scoot y'all up just a smidge. So I'm coming in, and you can use this on anything. I'll use this on anything I want shiny, so like leather or metal or jewelry. I'll leave like a little band of negative space to provide shine. Is it squeaking because of me, or is it squeaking because it's squeaky? I didn't see any. I think there is also a blender, but I gotta look and make sure. Y'all know I don't really mess with blenders, but I'll test it for science. So in the hair, I'm feeling the stiffness of the brush more. And also because it squeaks, I'm being very gingerly with the placement. No, these are not acrylic markers, all caps. These are alcohol markers. So I wish they were a little bit softer, but maybe as you use them, they'll soften up. So I'll let you know if I observe any change. All right. Acrylic markers are paint, so when you see someone with using an acrylic marker, what will happen is the marker will go right over the black lines because it's paint and it will cover anything underneath it. So with this light of a color and it's staying underneath the black, it would either be a water or alcohol base because it's seeping into the paper versus sitting on top of the paper, if that makes sense. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, I do plan on doing some more videos of just my creative process and just showing. I've noticed and I also am not looking like I used to when I first started my art journey. I had drawing with waffles, and I see Super Ray Dizzle's back to being super active, which I love. But there was all these YouTubers that you could look to for tutorials, and I just don't see it as much anymore. So it's all right, this is my opportunity to step up to the plate and show the community how I do things, teach the next generation of YouTube university artists the same way that I learned how to do all digital art. I went to school for fashion design, so I had an artistic background, but I didn't start digital art until I graduated, had a kid, got married, had a kid, lived a life, had a job, and then I started doing digital on the side, and I relied heavily on YouTube tutorials, so I want to pay it forward. So I want to color, but I also want to show more of my digital stuff as well. It's all connected. It's all connected. And this is just the first pass of color. For anyone who's new, we layer a lot of colors on top. So this is just the undertone. This is the bleach, and then we tone. You want to bleach in town? That's what we're doing now. Thank you for the nail love. My snuggie all up on the. Let me move my big sleeve. All right. I really like these. It's so pretty. This is why I don't try luxury stuff. This is why I don't try nice stuff. Now, who's gonna pay for us to have these on a regular basis? This is gonna be like your mama's good china. I'm only taking these markers out when we got company, okay? Don't be coming here expect to see these OLO markers all the time, because it ain't happening. Sorry, I needed a sip. Delish. I'm also laying kind of the direction that I want the hairs to lay, following the squigglies that I so kindly put in there for us. So I'm going to start to kind of lay in what direction I want the hairs to come, because as we get darker, the hair strands will become more visible, and we want them to be going in the direction that makes sense. Hey, Chris. And Don. Oh, can someone let Hannah know? I don't think I text Hannah to let her know I was on here. Right. And I usually just kind of meet halfway. So I'll do one side and then I'll come and do the other side and leave that white space right in the middle. You see that? Thank you for the nail love. Pretty. Alright. Alright. Almost done with the first layer. I'm gonna leave it a little spiky over there. This is, it's not that it's faster yet because we're not done, but that feels like we have a significant amount of the picture done already. And you can scrub out any of your mistakes, which is a characteristic of most alcohol markers. So if you have like a little dot there, I could really get that out if I wanted to, but this is just one layer so far, so I don't need to do that kind of work right now. Okay, and now I'm just gonna flip to the other side and use the next color, which is vintage blue. And I'm just gonna go over everything that we just did, but not completely. So I'm gonna go just a little less on top of the blue. So we want some of that blue to be peeking out. So not as much coverage, but we're just adding dimension here. And this is where the hair is really going to start to take shape, and you'll be able to see a lot more of the shine effects. You can already see what's happening up there, which we love. Now I'm like having some strays kind of go over the white a little bit, because it's almost like the hair strands reflecting in the light. And I like that effect. And I'm also going to be going over it with colored pencil eventually, so that's where you're going to get that hair-like texture. So right now you're just going for value and color. We'll come in with colored pencil for texture later. Alright. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, definitely trust my process at this point, because earlier days I used to be on here shivering in me timbers like, y'all, somebody trust the process, because I don't see a way out. We're doomed. But it always worked out. It always worked out. Once I realized that, I was like, oh, I have the tools and the resources and the skills to be able to make anything work. So if I mess up, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. That was a creative choice, and I stand 10 toes on it. In Coco, we trust. In Coco, we trust. I will not lead us astray unless it's viewer's choice. And then that's when you have to look within, beloved. Look within. Dun, dun, dun. It's a happy little bird now, right? Precisely. Happy little accidents. Okay. I'm loving these colors. I do. Boom, boom, boom. Streakiana, she's not a fail. She's just a little wooden girl. Mm-hmm. I need that. Hey, you all. Hey, M. Hey, K. Stunning K. You just saw a roach run across what? Your screen? You got roaches? You gotta handle that. You gotta handle that. I went to school for fashion design, so I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts, but for design. Nah, you're irritated. See, the thing about your joke was it wasn't funny, which is the first requirement of a joke, but then it was so easy to manipulate and reverse it back on you, because now everyone thinks you got roaches, because everyone else is watching with great attention to detail and no one else saw a roach. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta be funny. You gotta make sense if you're gonna tell a joke, you know? Sucks. I expect more from the trolls. What happened to the good trolls in 2025? Where are the good trolls? The trolls used to put in effort. The trolls used to go take my picture. it do all types of stuff, okay? Now you're talking about I swear I just saw a roach. Come on. We download the replays. I'll put it on YouTube. We know there was no roach. Please. Lazy trolls. Disgusting. Nobody wants to work anymore. I have to ask my husband. He got this for me for one of our anniversaries many years ago. I think we lived in New York at the time, actually, or New Jersey. Thank y'all. I've just been keeping it on lately because with my nails, I would always have to ask him or my son to put it on. And I don't like having to wait for people. Like, I'll be like, never mind, I don't even want to wear this bracelet anymore. So I've just been keeping it on lately. If I'm like, oh, babe, can you put my bracelet on? He's like, yeah, give me 1 second. No, thank you. Not interested. Forget it. I never want to see this bracelet I got. Either come help me put it on right now or forget it. I'm not a football fan, but my raggedy best friend is. My raggedy best friend is an Eagles fan, and I already know she's gonna be on some other stuff. I know she's gonna be so excited. I missed her call earlier, and then it was time for me to go live, so I'm gonna call her and let her hoot and holler about it. So I'm rooting for Jalen. That's all I can say. That's all I know. Go sports. You know what I mean? I heard Commanders fan. I apologize. All right. How we liking the markers? I'm sad to say I like them. I do. I done set them up, paired them up, made them Coco gadget markers. They're all long and extended now. Once you stack them up, put 3 of them in a trench coat, they're actually longer than the Ohuhu. You all were right. It's a grower. All right. I'm going to come in with blueberry, bootberry. And same process, but now we're doing even less. We're just really adding a hint of this in. Not too much. So that's how we're building that dimension up. That's how. All right. Thank you, Tiffany. I thought I saw Hannah. Where did I make that up? I can't see it. Yeah, she in here. I see Kay talking to her. Hi, Hannah. Hi. I have acrylic markers and I've been trying to get the shading right. Do you have any tips? Thank you for the compliments. I would say, what are you trying to blend? Skin? Or like hair, clothes? This is a little different. If you're talking skin, for me, I don't really blend that much on skin with the markers, because what I do is I lay in my base color and some like really define shadows, and then I do the rest of the work with colored pencil, because I just like the blend better that way. But if you're talking like clothing and things like that, I like to do a base layer, and then take that same color once it's dried and like map out all of my shadows, and then start adding deeper tones and building it up, and then using other mediums to get highlights. So acrylic markers, which are paint based, colored pencils, etc., to give those highlights on top of that base color. Also, like what I did in the hair, leaving negative space for shine, so you don't have to use a white medium to get the shine in the hair. You can always add more, but it gives you a base and a map. All right. You're welcome. So I'm just laying some of these in. Not too much where we cover everything that we've done, but enough where we're adding a little more depth and a little more definition throughout. Thank you, thank you. And if you're not following me, make sure you give me a follow. And if you are following me, make sure you're following me somewhere else as well. Because as you know, we have 30 minutes. Yes, 30 minutes on this app. We don't know what's tea over on this side of the pond. So just make sure you keep tabs on your girl, because I would hate for you to miss what I'm doing next, okay? I got things up my sleeve. Don't get left behind. I'm going to go over that little sideburn with an acrylic marker later. 30. What I will say is I have an absolute, like, complete detachment from this app. Like, that little 14-hour, I don't know what it did, it reset me. Someone said that before the ban, it was the original Anviv, and then 14 hours later, it was the new Anviv, and that's what it's giving. I could care less. This app could go away at this point. I don't care. I love the live, and that's pretty much it. So, I guess that's good. Because the way I used to be itching and scratching to get on TikTok. I haven't scrolled on here in a real way since everything happened. I don't like the way they moving. I feel detached from everything, to be honest. I ain't got nowhere to shop. I ain't got nothing to eat. I can't go nowhere. I can't go on no apps. Everybody against me. I don't know where to go, what to do. I'm going to just stay at home and color. Just stay home. That's what it told me. It says save your money. Hello? Let's just save our money. Let's travel and end consumerism. I think that's where we're at. We end consumerism. We end being online chronically. We travel, we go outside, and we stack our coins. Who's with me? I think that's it. Y'all know I started reading. I'm on chapter 15 of my book, okay? And I finished the book this month. I'm only supposed to read one book a month. I finished the whole book, and I'm on chapter 15 of my next book. Look at me, reading. I told some of the girls I even saw something in my head. You know, my aphantasia. Real quick, I was reading a book, an owl popped up, and something else. I can't remember. Mind you, I was terrified. I would prefer that not to kick in at this late stage. I feel like you need to grow up with the 4K in the membrane. You can't start having visions at 33, because I thought it was that so Raven. I didn't need that. These are OLO markers. But yeah, I'm ready. You're welcome. I'm ready for real life. More coloring, more time with friends. My best friend's coming over tomorrow. We're going to color together. Just us girls. Have some apps and snacks and drinks. Color in real life. Well, I'm always coloring in real life. Y'all know what I mean. Keep up. I hope an owl was in the book. There was not an owl in the book. There was not an owl in the book. So I called my sister-in-law. I said, hey, call mommy. Talking about her mom. Call mommy and ask her what it means. Because one thing I'm going to do when I see a vision is call an elder, okay? If I see something, if I have a dream, I'm like, hey, call mommy. I need me a West African stat. What did this mean? Am I dying or am I about to win some money? What is it? Help me. All right. Affrontation about to change her name to Fantasia. She go by Fanny. Fanny with the fanny. All right, this is the last color. I'm just gonna hit in like the roots a little bit. Oh, and this color is denim. What did I tell y'all when I saw this color? It was giving denim. Coco, I've been seeing this whole light source coloring trend. Can you hop on it and teach us? So who gonna teach me? I've been seeing it too. I'm like, damn, that look kind of crazy. How y'all doing that? Off topic, but how's your lighting set when you color? I can never see. I have a ring light that's attached to my desk here, and then I have another ring light that stands next to me. Let me see if I can attach you. Okay, sorry, that was loud. So I have this ring light that's attached to my desk right there. And then I have this ring light that's standing up next to my desk. And then I have an overhead light, but I usually don't have that on. And now you're back. Fluffy Yana, I actually love your name. Sorry, took me off track. But I actually have a video called Stop Streaking, and it's on my page from probably, if you scroll back a few months ago, like 8, 9, 10 months ago. It might be in one of my playlists too. It's a whole video that breaks down how to prevent that. Now you're back, so you scrolled in. I was waiting for you at the door. I said, here she comes. She about to come in right now. But I like to have lights on both sides because it minimizes shadows. You see how like I don't have like a strong shadow cast on my hand. So if I just have one, then it will be like a really strong shadow. And I don't like that. At that zap. And I've seen a few Latoya Luckett call outs. I do see it that I do and I don't, but I do. I see it enough where I think it's valid. Does your best friend color like you? Like me, no. But she's good and she enjoys it. I think this is like a mix of me not having like many other hobbies, or this also being my job, being the illustrator of the books themselves. It kind of changes the way that I color them. She colors like someone who has other things going on in life. you know, like someone who travels the world, who has a real job, you know. She's not spending 14 hours on it. I'm probably gonna bring a whole bunch of markers downstairs so that we can like have snacks and eat and watch the big screen. Cause my office, like, we could both sit up here, but it's not as fun as being downstairs, you know. So, but she hasn't seen it since I've like set up a lot of stuff, so I'm sure she's gonna come up here and want to look around, pick out some stuff. She does color my books. She does. And she just buys them. Like, I don't pack orders, Mr. Coco does. So I won't see that, like, she placed the order, but then when I went over there, she was like, okay, so this is what I have. I'm like, you bought the book? Why you didn't just call me? I literally live right down the street. And you paying shipping, girl? Come get these. You ain't gotta do that. Hey, Bree. But my son had a play date last week. Time is just going by fast and slow. I don't know. It was either last week or the week before. And his friend came over and he was like, oh, my mom makes coloring books. Like, do you want one? He just offered my stuff. I don't give a damn. So they both got volume 9 Halloween editions and they were sitting there coloring together. I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. And his little white friend was coloring in the witch page, making her a chocolate brown. I said, wow. You don't even know how long it took to see something like that. It's the little things. It's the little things. And neither of them were complaining about the fact that they were coloring girls either. I'm like, all that stuff is taught, y'all. It is taught. And I made Michael a coloring page because we saw Sonic 3. So I made a coloring page of Shadow for him because he really wanted it. And then we did a drawing tutorial where I showed him how to draw it step by step. So that was very fun. Like, you just get custom coloring pages on demand, I guess. Paid exactly $0. Actually, he did forget his quarter in here earlier, so I will be collecting that. Y'all want to see? Yes. And I colored it in. He said, okay, great, now color it. Ta-da! So we drew it together. And I don't usually draw anything like this, so I was struggling a little bit with the proportions. But I was like, okay. We got there in the end. Very fun. I enjoyed it. I did. Now I'm gonna try and draw Yu-Gi-Oh! Next. That's my next assignment. I'm a little nervous about that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got a lot going on. Yu-Gi got a lot going on. I'm like, you don't want me to draw Joey or somebody? Kaiba? Yu-Gi got that double haircut thing. I don't know. Right now I'm using the OLO markers. I'm doing a test. All right. Let's see what my options are for the lippity dippity. All right, we're back to the swatch book. I really actually like this drawing pad. It's from Grabby, and it really doesn't leak like that. Like, it will come through the other side, but it doesn't. There's like only a little bit of transfer, and that's because I was blending out the Copics like really aggressively. All right. So she has blue hair. So I'm thinking it's either blue lip or nude lip. I can't do a red lip. They didn't give me any pinks. So I'm thinking a nude glossy. Do I have any like peachy colors? Oh, also, oh, this is cool gray. I thought I had a colorless blender. We don't. Good, because I don't like those. All right. So that is cashew. I don't love that for anything at all. Ooh, you saw that little splatter? That's pink granite. I don't like when I have two colors that look this similar. If I only have 64 colors, you could have gave me something different. I don't like that. Those, for what I would use these are basically the same color. Like, there's absolutely no reason for that. What's this? R1 white peach. Oh god. Yeah, I don't have any like real lip colors in here. Thank you for the nail love. That could be a lip color. That is salmon. We might have to do that and line her up. Like, do a little lip liner. This is the handle for those of you who missed my little unboxing of these markers. So they come as like these little lipstick tubes. Okay. So this is one marker, and according to their website, they have special ink flow technology that makes this equivalent to one of these. So when you stack two together, it becomes a full-size marker, but it's equivalent to two of these. Okay, one of these equals two of these per their website. So when you get it, it's just like this, which would be very hard for me to color with, even with my very small hands. This is the handle. So you get a whole bunch of connectors. These are the connectors. You get enough to connect each marker, and you can either connect it to a handle. You get 3 handles, or you can just make it kind of like a paintbrush. Or you can do what I did here and connect them to each other to make it a dual-ended marker with 2 different shades. So this one is walnut and chocolate, and when you're shading, you can just kind of flip back and forth, which I actually really enjoy. So it seems like too much work. Are you a colorer? This is the easiest part. And I'm not gonna be connecting them and unconnecting them. Like, once I find the pair that I want them to be with, I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm never gonna detach these, ever. So for this one, I think this would be a cute lip color, but I need to figure out what I would line it with. That's too light. I don't like it though. Like, I'm forcing myself because I don't have options. So I have the tripod phone stand thing linked in my bio in my Amazon storefront. I might just do a nude lip because I don't want to do something I don't like just to try and make something work with the colors that I have. All right. So I'm gonna come in. I'll make it a shiny lip, so at least it's, you know, giving the girls what they want, because we know we like shine. So I'm gonna come in with milk tea. And and lay this in. They're just very, I don't know. I like them a lot. I kind of didn't want to like these. I kind of didn't. It's like when you finally try like a luxury product that everyone's been talking about. I'm like, I know this is going to be overhyped. And then it's like, damn. This low key just changed my life a little bit. You had to do that. You had to do that. All right. I'm going to come in and line her lips. Nice and juicy. Zoom out one pinch, you get the entire lip. I can't zoom out, but I can move you over this way. And I'm gonna fade it in, and then I'm gonna come back with milk tea. And blend, and I'm gonna make the top lip a smidge darker. And leave the bottom lip a little brighter. Okay. Stunning. All right, so let me figure out what I want to do for these here eyelids. I don't have any colors. I really want to stay with what they gave. So, sorry, that was so loud. They gave us like a whole gray scale. And then we have some of these, like these are like more grays, more gray. These are some violets and reds. That's not gonna work. It's gonna give clown. This is the green and blue section. Some of the browns, those were all the skin tones. So it's giving it's gonna be a monochromatic page out of lack of options. So I guess I could do, you remember how I did the pick up makeup look and y'all had to choose between 1, 2, and 3? Remember that one that was option 2, that was the blue look? Maybe now we could break her out. It was like kind of glittery, I think. I'm gonna pull it up for you. When was that? Like something like that. That's pretty. Look at that. Okay. Now how do I do that? Now that I opened mouth, inserted foot. Girl, you don't know how to do none of that. We gonna learn today though. All right, so base. I'm doing monochromatic, Jasmine. That's what I'm saying. All right. So there's like that base in there. Okay. And then the rest would have to really be done with acrylic and shadow and acrylic and colored pencil. These are my jelly rolls that someone recommended me to get on YouTube. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if y'all could tell. Can y'all tell how glittery that is? I don't think it's translated. It's really glittery. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Okay. I'm only gonna use that to like stipple on, cause it's not gonna pick up on camera. So I always have to consider that because it doesn't match like the vibes I'm getting in person. So I have to make it vibe. Okay. I'm gonna come in with that kyanite, and so it's like really kind of like blending outward. I don't care what y'all agree with. I already told y'all what I'm doing. Listen, when it comes to coloring, I have nights where I do viewer's choice and all that stuff. But other than that, I'm in here, I'm doing my thing, I'm vibing. I love a monochromatic page. This book is filled with monochromatic pages. It's what I enjoy. So just sit back, vibe. It's not a court of public opinion. I don't care what y'all agree with. Just vibe. All right. So now I'm gonna come in with that kyanite blue. And I'm gonna use that same technique where I leave a little bit in that center. Come up, and a lot of the transformation is gonna happen when we start breaking out the colored pencil. And that is where the magic happens. So right now we're just getting base down. Getting that base down. All right. And then I'm gonna get me a good old handle. Do I need a handle for this? Do I need a handle? All right. I'm gonna put this. No one's showing out. I'm just, there's a lot of new people in here, and I'm just letting people know, like, we just be in here vibing, chilling. I'm coloring for your entertainment. If your ideas differ than mine, that's perfectly fine. And but I'm gonna color it the way I want to color it. That's what it comes down to. Nobody did anything. All right. So now I'm gonna come in, and what's the name of this? Blue iguana. Blue iguana. And I'm gonna leave that center open. This one, I'm really just gonna leave that outer edge, because that is actually the center of her eyelid. It's just off center. And then I'm gonna come back with kyanite and kind of blend out over it, because once I come in with my colored pencil, I'm actually gonna go over this part with skin tone to blur it out and diffuse it. So I'm just putting it all together. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start using color pencils now, because I want to get into them before I hang up on y'all. So I'm gonna start doing some color pencil work. One ha. Starting with the skin, of course. So if you missed it earlier in, I have my new Faber-Castell colored pencils that I'm going to be digging into. Here's the case that it came in. So I'm not doing the earring right now because I'm going to do the colored pencil before I hang up on y'all, and then we'll come back and do the earring. So these are the new set that I got. It has 120. It's the Polychromos colored pencils. So it has 3 different trays. I'm trying to pull it over there without dropping him. 3 different trays. So pretty. Ooh. So I'm going to start with the colored pencils on the skin. I'm going to do a couple swatches. These are expensive too. So this is this is a $1 million page right here. So I'm gonna find what colors I want to use. So these are the skin tones that I used on here. Perfect match. Ooh, they're creamy. Ooh. Well. That was exhilarating, some would say. Okay. I find that to be enjoyable. Next up, let's find like a little shading. Love that. I want something a little more red though. Let's try you. Delish. All right, now let's find some of those lighter tones. Okay, OLO and Faber-Castell, y'all go together? Why y'all got like perfect matches like there? Who told y'all to do that? Who? I want to know. All right. Let's see. That's a more saturated color. So I could use that in between highlights and shadows. I kind of need like, what color is this? Yeah, I like that. I like that better than this one. So I'm gonna put this one back. Okay. So there's not a ton of colors. Let me check the other rows. Yeah, there's not a ton of skin tones. So Caran Dash has them beats in terms of color selection for skin. So this might actually even be like a little tricky to pull off with just these. But we're gonna give it a good old college try. Okay. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. We're outside of the club. You think I'm a punk? Alright, let's get the good sharpener. And I'm gonna dump these out. Okay. Come in. I just like to give them like a fresh sharpen, you know. Sometimes I feel like they come like coated in a little something. So I just want everything fresh, clean, ready for the transformation. Do I have any like colors I can like really highlight with? I might have to break out my other colors in my collection as well. These are new too. We're trying everything new. The whole kit and caboodle. All right. So remove this, and I'm gonna start right here in these shadows. They're very creamy, very like easy to use. I don't have to use a lot of pressure. They feel very comparable to the Ohuhus for sure. Say Ohuhus one more time. Even though Ohuhu is coming out with color pencils, these are not them. But they feel comparable to the Caran d'Ache color pencils, I would say. They definitely feel like nicer than a Prismacolor or an Amazon, for sure. And you don't have to press super hard, but you can if you want to get that super blended look. So I'm just trying to find my... Yeah, Ohuhu is coming out with color pencils. They might be out already. I'm not sure. I got an email asking if I wanted to apply to be a tester for them. I was like, oh, sure. And then I saw the whole application process. I was like, I don't know about this. And then they announced who got selected, and I was not one of them because they were like, oh, this can't be shown publicly, like all this stuff. So they probably like, oh, nah, she be on it blabbing. We'll send them to you when they're done. We'll send them to you when they're finished. I'll be very curious to see. I am not a marker snob. I would say I don't identify as a marker snob. If you perceive me as a marker snob, my apologies. But I am a color pencil snob. I do have expectations. Because the colored pencils do what the markers cannot, okay? I rely on them. I can't have any weak links. So I'm definitely gonna end up making her more golden because of these color pencils. Just fine. We gotta work with what we got. But I'm definitely gonna have to use some other brands as well. I'm not gonna be able to just do Faber-Castell. It's like the same like kind of skin tone range that you get with the Amazon Basics, where it's like, I mean, I can make something shake if I have to. If I gotta. Don't make me though. Yeah, approve the shade range. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should be the Gloria of colored pencils. You know? And maybe I should be the Jackie Ina of art supplies. And be like, this is not inclusive. A contour. A contour. That video followed me on every platform I went on for 3 days. I said, didn't I already like this video? Why is it still here? Nah, that wouldn't even be a contour on me. I just want y'all to know. That was crazy. So I'm gonna apply a little more pressure right on that edge and then start to diffuse. diffuse. So a lot of pressure and then looser pressure as I move towards the center of the forehead. And that will give me some blending room. Just blend my way towards the center. Smooth like butter. I hope they're nice because they were kind of pricey. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They better perform like Karen Dash because they charge them like Karen Dash. I feel like these would be nice to add to my collection, but it's not like the same feeling of discovery I had with Karen Dash, you know? It's not the same epiphany that I had. Like, I had no idea. Maybe if I had tried these before Karen Dash's colors just, and maybe I have to like add to my collection. This is only 120 colors, so maybe I need to invest more in the range for the skin, but I'm coloring the skin right now, so I don't know about nothing else but the skin. All right. Let's see. I do think I need to dip into some other colors that I have, because I just knew this would be a perfect match. And this is Burnt Ochre 50%. By Karen Dash. Blend that out. Now I'll also kind of neutralize some of that golden tone and bring it back to more neutral where we had started. If I'm going to spoil myself, which would you suggest on color pencils? Karen Dash. Karen Dash is the one I would say spoil yourself on, personally. Alright. So now I'm going to try and limit how many other brands I use with color pencil. But so far I have one Karen Dash in the mix. One Karen Dash has entered the ring. Because Coco said that's the one. Also, if you want to spoil yourself, but moderately spoil yourself, Prismacolors I like as well. But if you balling out like I deserve this, I say throw the Karen Dash in the bag. I feel like Karen Dash is what I recommend the most. I mean, Prismacolor is what I recommend the most, Like, it's the toothpaste that dentists recommend, but it's not the toothpaste that the dentists brush their own teeth with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the blanket going to make the most people happy, is Prisma. But I'm most likely going to be using Karen Dash. That's how I feel about Prismas. Like, I love them. I think they're very, very valuable for the price and the quality. But when I'm coloring, you most likely are gonna see me with a Karen Dash in my hand. I cannot lie. I am not gonna lie. It depends. I don't know which specific set would suit you. I've bought so many sets of Prismas over the years. I can't even tell you which set is which. So I would just look at what colors they come in that set that you're looking at and see if those vibe with what you want. Make sure you have skin tones that you like, colors that you lean towards when you're coloring. Just make sure you have coverage in all the areas for what you like to do. I want great. You want greatness. Alright. I'm just blending on. Yeah, the blend is nice. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy that. And if you aren't already following me, make sure you follow me. And if you are following me here, make sure you follow me elsewhere in case this app goes kaboom. You don't want to lose touch, okay? We don't want to be at the mercy of these billionaires, okay? We go together, nobody can stop that. That's all that matters. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. $11.11, make a wish. As soon as I said it, it changed to 11:12. So I hope y'all wish was quick. You gotta have your wish ready to go. It's 11:11 around my parts at least. I'm in New York, New York. One of your dogs kept you up all night. Oh no. That's the worst. The worst. Well, I don't know if y'all remember I got sick like at the end of last year. And the whole family got sick. Well, my husband still hasn't lost his cough. And I'm trying to be sympathetic, but also like you waking me up, dog. You need some lemon water, some tea, some honey or something. Is there anywhere I could help you so I could help me, brother? Okay. Cause I can't do this. I needs the sleep. Thank you, thank you. Oh, a daily allergy pill. Interesting. Yeah, the coughing is waking me straight up. Straight up. Because not only are you making noise, and you know when men do anything, it's just loud. Okay, it's just, your existence is loud. So you're coughing loud, and then you're shaking the whole bed, bro. Like, this might as well be a waterbed at this point, because I'm about to fly off the side of this thing. One more, I'm out of here. Through the roof. Bro, it's too much. It's too much. I know I'm about to crush up the Claritin right now. But hey, honey, I made you some tea. Drink every last drop. You gotta take a Benadryl, son. You gotta go night-night. You gotta go night-night. So I can go night-night. And then you got the nerve to wake up chipper. Ooh, oh my God, this man. Wake up, oh, good morning. Talking loud. He don't even have a morning voice. No morning voice. I don't understand that. And if you don't have a morning voice, then you definitely don't have morning ears, which is really the problem. Because I need the volume -10 for the first like hour and a half. You gotta be quiet. Shh. He will wake up laughing, kikiing. I'm like, ain't no way. This the man that just kept me up all night coughing. Hello, you cannot laugh if you're unconscious. Cough if you're unconscious. That is correct. That's where I'm at. That's the math. Like, let's handle that. You need to heal, brother. You need to heal. Get the rest your body needs. Go to sleep. I'm just blending on top with this Caran d'Ache and burnt ochre, 50%, to tone down the golden tones and to just melt everything together. This color pencil is like the setting spray. It just takes everything and melts it together. Just blends it all together. It's magic. We watched a goofy movie and an extremely goofy movie over the weekend. I had to get Michael up to speed. Like, listen, if we're gonna have the same last name and everything, live together, I need you to be cultured, okay? Let me introduce you to the goofy movie, okay? And don't play games. Silence. Silence. Yeah, it's adding like a nice pink overtone that brings it back down to a more neutral, versus the color pencils that we're using are a little more golden, so it kind of makes it meet halfway. He was like, Mommy, this was actually a really good movie recommendation. You always know the best old school movies. I'm like, please stop calling this old school, came out in 93, okay? Please. I don't want to hear nothing referred to as old school that came out after 1975. I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to hear that. he talking about, I've been putting him on to like all the like Disney shows that were coming out as I was growing up. So he watched all of Zack and Cody and Zack and Cody on the boat and all that stuff. He goes, do you know any more old school shows? Zack and Cody is not old school. They're my age, Michael. He said, yeah, didn't this come out in the 1900s? Okay. Stop calling it the 1900s right now. And no, it came out in the 2000s. Please. So now he's on to That's So Raven. So I'm locked in. I'm like, okay, let me tell you something. Don't watch this if you're not ready to understand the layers of culture that are happening simultaneously in this show. Okay? They're giving us humor. They're giving us fashion. They're giving us hair. They're giving us thick. They're giving us racial undertones. Okay? They're giving it all to us. You don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know. And I know you don't. So far, he's been laughing the whole time. Like, my plan is working. He ain't ready for Sister. Sister, he ain't ready. He not gonna get in. He's not gonna get in. He's like, what? And they was doing a whole lot of kissing, all types of stuff. Zack and Cody. What type of stuff is that? Huh? He watched Wizards of Waverly Place. All of that. I never watched that. I never watched Zack and Cody. A lot of those shows I saw because my stepdaughter was watching them. But That's So Raven is my era. Three ponytails, a green fur coat, orange cargo pants. You don't know. You don't get it. You don't get it. I think he would like Proud Family. He's in a real people phase. Like, he's not really into the sitcoms with cartoons right now. So, because I was a cartoon girly. So he has a whole long laundry list of things he needs to get caught up with if he's gonna be walking around sharing the last name with me. So the only cartoon he's like consistent about right now is Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's more because of his father. His father is making him consistent. And now I wanted to go to Sizzler for 2 years. That is funny. That is too funny. One thing those shows used to make me want is a little place to hang out, okay? Because, like, Sister, and, like, they always had, like, a little area where all the kids would go and hang out. Like, I didn't have that. I wanted that. I loved Tom and Jerry, too. Unfortunately. All those shows is just a mess. Well, I was going through my yearbook because that was also in the box of stuff my mom gave me over the weekend. And I'm flipping through my yearbook. Why do I see a girl in full blackface dressed as Flavor Flav on Halloween cheesing in my yearbook? I said, yeah. The work has never been done. The work has never been done. Because what do you even mean? And I'm like, I wonder when I saw her, because I definitely knew that girl. I wonder if I saw her on Halloween, and I wonder if I understood what was happening. Did I block that out? Sometimes I hope I just, like, didn't process it. Like, I hope my innocence covered me from a lot of things that happened in high school. Because people are not okay. Ow. Love Kim Possible. Love. Do. Also, can we bring back like the theme songs, the era of the catchy theme song? Where are the catchy theme songs? Like all that was literally sung by TLC. Kenan and Kel had Coolio. Hello? Bring it back. No flavor. And the thing is, they want to remake stuff all the time, but then they remake it bland, no flavor. So, well, you should have just left it at that point. Like, you telling me, as told by Ginger, Macy Gray on the track? Come on. Come on. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Proud Family, hello. There's a new Proud Family? Yeah, that's the issue. They don't want to pay nobody. Really and truly, that's always the problem. Oh, Solange is still singing the theme song. Oh, I gotta go look. What network is that on? How do I find that? Grace is gonna have bops though. Yum. Oh, Disney Plus. I might have to watch it. Y'all know it's past our bedtime. Y'all trying to get me on this nostalgic road. I see what y'all doing. Ain't slick. I got 0 kids. I watch all the cartoons. Listen, what's kids got to do with it, okay? And as I watch things back as an adult, I'm like, oh, they were slipping in little things for the parents in here too, okay? They're making sure the parents are paying attention as well. No, Bluey, no notes. Bluey, the team, yeah, they know how to tell a story, okay? I love all the parents discovering that Bluey is a girl. I don't know why she just seemed like a girl to me off the rip. Maybe it was the voice. I don't know. She gave girl. Don't let the Blue throw y'all off. Blue from Blue's Clues is the girl too. Doug used to be on my show too. It was like Doug. I couldn't tell if I liked Doug or not, or if it was just on. Like growing up, I'm like, do I feel like watching Doug? I watch Doug. You know, like I never was like, ooh, I want to watch Doug, but I did like it. I'm crying in the club. Not crying in the club. I think I assumed, if I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, I just assumed it was a girl. Probably because I'm a girl. And I was like, well, in the club, we all girls. You a girl, you a girl, you a girl. Now, how do you do the white, like make it look shiny? In the hair is just actually white from the paper. I just didn't color it there and there. For any highlights on the skin, I'm going in with a white color pencil right now. I'm gonna just do one sweeping wash of this color, and then I'm gonna hang up on y'all. You've been warned. You know you have 30 seconds. 30. Yes, 30. The other day I was about to get on live, and as I got on TikTok, I saw that someone was live and they were ending their live, like right as I was getting on the app. And I was like, wow, this is what it feels like when you just see somebody's live and they already hopping off. That's sad. Like, wait, I just got here. I didn't even know who it was, but I felt sad, like I was missing something. Like, you're getting off already? Stranger doing God knows what on the internet? I just wanted to do one even wash of this because my hand will be different when I come back and try and do this tomorrow. So I'm not on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't go live on Tuesday, and plus I have my coloring date with my bestie. So everyone, I'll be back here on Wednesday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to finish this picture at that time. Okay. So shout out to the homie OLO. We doubted you, girl. We did. Faber-Castell, I'm still deciding. I'm pretty sure I'm giving OLO the stamp of approval. I think I'm there. These, I'm not there yet. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for hanging with me. We went a little over time. You guys hung in there. So I hope you have an amazing night. Get some rest. And I will see you back here Wednesday at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. And make sure you follow if you're not already. I love you. Good night.